Board of Direct Entry Midwifery meeting is convening at 8:06 a.m. on November 12th, 2024 at the Health Licensing Office in Salem, Oregon by telephone conference call. I will now call roll. Lennon Clark.
Here.
Meredith Klein.
Here.
Lynette Pettibone.
Here.
Misha Ronick.
Here.
Members, when you wish to speak, please state your last name for the record. Members are asked to not use the chat feature during meetings. Public members attending in person wishing to speak must first sign in on the roster sheet available. For public members on MS Teams, please email Josh Page at josh.page@oha.oregon.gov and provide your first and last name. Public interested parties' feedback may be heard during the public interested parties' feedback period if indicated on the agenda. Everyone is asked to use appropriate language, manners, and protocols when conducting board business. This meeting is called to order. Okay. So good morning, everybody. First item on the agenda is to approve or to elect a chairperson for this meeting. Meredith Mance is unable to attend today's meeting in accordance with OAR 332-010-002. The Board of Direct Entry Midwifery must annually elect a chairperson from its members. In absence of the chairperson from a meeting or a portion of a meeting, the board must vote to elect another board member to run the meeting. The role of the chairperson is to officially call the meeting to order, keep order, and impose any reasonable restrictions necessary for the efficient and orderly conduct of the meeting, direct the flow of the meeting, and ensure the meeting is conducted in a professional manner. Some key points regarding meeting protocol include board members wishing to speak need to wait to be addressed by the chair. Once addressed by the chair, the board member must state his or her last name prior to speaking for the record. The chair guides members through the process of making a motion. The public comment is being accepted. If public comment is being accepted by the board, audience members must wait to be addressed by the chair and state their full name and affiliation to the board. Officially enter and exit executive session officially during the meeting. So, do we have someone who wants to volunteer to be the chair, or does someone want to nominate somebody for chair for today?
This is Lynette Pettibone, and I move Meredith Klein take temporary chair as she has filled that role before.
Okay. Is there a second? Or Meredith, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say that's fine. Oh.
I second.
Okay. Motion has been made and seconded. Chair, if you would like, I can call roll for you, as you may not have the items yet in your email.
Oh, just to call roll?
Yeah.
Everybody
and then
received.
I assume. Go ahead.
Everybody received the scripts in their email
Oh, okay. Thank
with
you.
a explanation.
Okay, I'll now call a vote. Lennon Clark,
Aye.
Lynette Pettibone,
Aye.
Misha Ronick,
Aye.
Meredith Klein. Aye. So that passes. So I'll do this for one more day. Let me get to the email just a sec. So the number 2 is executive session. So I just have to do
No,
the.
we have to
No?
approve the agenda first, Chair.
Oh. Okay. Does somebody
This
want
is
to move
Lynette
to?
Pettibone. Yeah, this is Lynette Pettibone, and I move to approve the agenda.
It's me,
Is there a second?
Sharonic. I will second.
Okay, motion has been made. I will call roll. Lennon Clark,
Aye.
Lynette Pettibone,
Aye.
Misha Ronick,
Aye.
Meredith Klein, aye. Okay, now we've approved our agenda. So the next item on the agenda is to go into executive session. Let me get back to that. So it's this first one, entering into executive session. The Board of Direct Entry Midwifery will now meet in executive session pursuant to ORS 192-6602F, ORS 192-3559A, and ORS 4225 for the purpose of considering information exempt from public disclosure at 8:12 a.m. on November 12th, 2024. Representatives of the news media shall be allowed to attend the executive session. Audience members attending through MS Teams will now be moved into a separate breakout room, and audience members attending in person are asked to leave the room both for the duration of the executive session. Please continue to keep your phone muted and cameras off. Are there any representatives of the news media on Zoom?
I don't see
No.
any, Chair.
Okay. Recognizing there's no news media in attendance, the public will be moved into a separate breakout room for the duration of the executive session. Please continue to keep your phone muted and cameras off. The board will return to open session before taking any final action or making any final decisions. Do we have an estimated time that will return?
About 5 minutes.
Oh, it's estimated that the board will return to public session in about 5 minutes. Please be aware that it is possible the board's executive session may last longer. If the public has any questions about whether the board is still in executive session, then the public can contact Josh Page at josh.page@oha.oregon.gov. The board is now in executive session. The Board of Direct Entry Midwifery will now exit executive session and reconvene open session at 8:38 a.m. No final decisions were made and no votes were taken in executive session. The public will be moved from the breakout room back to the meeting, and representatives of the media may once again report all board discussions and actions. Okay. Now we're going back into executive session. The Board of Direct Entry Midwifery will now leave the public meeting pursuant to ORS 192-6901B to deliberate on a contested case at 8:42 a.m. on November 12th, 2024. The deliberation will not be recorded and no final decisions will be made. Board of Direct Entry Midwifery will now reconvene open session at 9 a.m. No final decisions were made and no votes were taken. The public will be moved back from the breakout room, and representatives of the media may once again report on all board discussions, although the media wasn't in there. So now we're
Is
back.
there a motion?
Great. This is Lynette Pettibone, and in case number 19-9369, I move to delegate Meredith Klein the authority to approve the final or the written terms of the settlement agreement.
This is Lennon Clark. I second.
Okay, a motion has been made. I'll call for a vote. Lennon Clark,
Aye.
Lynette Pettibone,
Aye.
Misha Ronick,
Aye.
and Meredith Klein. Aye. Okay, that passed. Do we have anything else?
Chair, that's all.
That's all?
That's all.
All right. So that means we got to adjourn the meeting. Got to go back to that. Is it just the Board of Direct Entry Midwifery meeting is adjourned at 9:02 a.m.? Will that work?
That'll work.
Okay,
Very good. Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
thank you.
See you Thursday.